So I actually hail from the beautiful island of Trinidad. I am an international student. I did the whole work at Gourmet Express, hustled through classes, moved over here from a completely different industry. I actually worked in HR for a while. I needed a change in pace. I needed a change in career, and Humber jumped out at me. I moved up here. I came to Humber. I joined the business marketing diploma program. I was a member of the OCMC team. I also did the sales presentation. I was on Zach's team and placed second in the sales presentation. So that was an amazing experience. Again, as everyone else who presented before me, if you have an opportunity to be a part of the OCMC team, do it. You learn a lot of great skills, a lot about presentation. You get a network, you get to meet other students from other colleges. It's a great experience. I utilize a lot of the services on campus. So one of the areas that really helped me a lot, and again, being an international student, are there any international students here today? Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's tough getting out there, and it's tough to get jobs, and it's tough to be competitive on an international front. So the Career Center was a huge hotspot for me. So then Candy Box came knocking on my door. Now, were you in that? I don't know if you were in that class, but in my online marketing class, the CEO of Candy Box, Daryl Keyser, actually came in to speak to us, did a presentation, offered a position to one of the graduates, and luckily I got picked for the job at Candy Box. But it really gave me an opportunity to work with many companies across the industry, and I worked from home, so it was very flexible in the sense that I didn't have to go out anywhere, but I had the time to develop myself, go online, see what else was out there, and this particular job gave me the opportunity to do that. So in working with Candy Box, of course, things just started coming my way. Friends of mine, I know even Christina has thrown a couple bones my way. People were like, well, I know this girl. Are you doing some online advertising? I know someone who can help you. And people will call me up and say, hey, I heard you know how to do PPC. I need help with this. I need help with that. And I'm like, sure. Because for me, it was all about getting myself out there and being able to compete in that job space. And I didn't care if I had to work for free. I did it. Do you need a Facebook page? I'll do it for free. That was me. That's all I did. I didn't care about making money or anything. So a few companies came to me through referrals. And I've been able to work with, in terms of building their Facebook page, their online presence, their PPC advertising. So it's been a journey. It's been a crazy journey. So I'm doing this job, and then all of a sudden I get this phone call, and they're like, hey, I got the best job for you. And I'm like, who are you? Where did you get my phone number? And why are you calling me? And it was a headhunter who, I don't know if I just did the monster thing right or what, but they found me and offered me up to Prophix software, where I am now. And I went in for the interview, and they were looking for an online analyst. Having worked with Candy Box Marketing and worked with so many companies and industries, I really was able to develop my online analytical skills, working with AdWords, understanding how advertising and website engagement relate, understanding how the consumer engages with your content on your website. Are they going to fill out a form? Are they going to watch a webinar? So being able to understand these relationships online and how people use the digital space and use the platform, it's what Prophix is really looking for. So I joined the Prophix team, and now a little bit about Prophix. They actually develop corporate performance software for companies. So working here, I'm now in a B2B marketing space. We're marketing to companies, to CFOs and financial executives and IT executives. So the software at Prophix actually helps these companies with their forecasting and their budgeting. And it's, have you guys ever heard of Oracle? Okay, so Oracle is like our biggest competitor. So they're more in that enterprise space. We're a little bit more mid-market, but it's the same type of software. So what do I do as an eBusiness specialist? So this is my little summary here. So I manage their AdWords and their Bing PPC. We do have a third-party vendor that does this for us, but working with them to make sure that they do it right is very important. making sure that we're reaching out there and our presence online organically is there. I manage and build all the social media. So I even started a Pinterest account for us. I know it's crazy. We sell software to CFOs. They're not on Pinterest, but being present online in all the different platforms is so important because it helps your searchability. It builds your brand profile. So it was really important for me to implement these different things coming into Prophix. I attend conferences. They send me everywhere. They're like, check out Inbound Toronto or go to DX3. And it's a really good opportunity to meet new people, talk to other people in the industry, other digital agencies, find out what's going on, what's new. I put together my ABCs and a D in terms of how my little advice to you in terms of how you can get a piece of that pie. So, always be in the know, build your online presence, conferences and events, develop your portfolio. And I know that's something everybody touched on. It's really, really, really important. So we have a lot of information sources available. I actually took this screenshot on Monday, and this is old news. This isn't new anymore. Keeping in touch with what's going on in the industry is very important. When you go on that interview, you want to be on the ball. You're going to want to know what's going on. Increase your online presence. Now, a really cool website, doimatter.com, and I think that's probably how they found me, how Prophix found me, because what they do is they take your professional Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, wherever your name appears online, they actually evaluate that for you and help you improve your online presence. So if someone were to Google you, all of your professional information appears at the top of the search. So that's a really good website to check out, even as a student now. Like, definitely get your profile going on there. Of course, having a blog, managing your LinkedIn page, updating it with projects that you're working on, links to blogs that you may be working on, anything industry related that you might be doing in school, add it to your LinkedIn page because people do find you that way. Conferences. The meetup Inbound Toronto, I actually went to that a couple weeks ago, and it's free. It's in the evening time, and it's a lot of industry people getting together, hashing out ideas, talking about stuff. It's just a good way to network, meet new people, get your name out there, make up little business cards, even though you're not a company. Have your information on little cards, like your mini resume with your LinkedIn profile, URL. Hand them out. Like, that's how you really just get your foot in that door, get a piece of that pie. IAB, great conference. Went to that with Christina's class a couple years ago. I saw Pravin Mistry. Have you guys ever heard of Pravin Mistry? You guys need to Google this guy. He's amazing. He did this, he's developing this project called the Sixth Sense, where he's completely eliminated the need of a device, and you can browse the internet using your wall. You could use your hand as a phone. Google him. He's got some really interesting stuff. Again, develop your portfolio. We all touched on this. Make it online. Have your Word doc resume, but have your online presence as well, because people are going to Google you, and you want to be able to be at the top with your best face forward. Right?